A new Corvette is incoming. And nope, I'm not talking about the Z06. Let's get into it on mountain roads. This new electrified Corvette has been seen blasting around the Nürburgring as of late. How do we know it's electrified? By the telltale yellow sticker, of course. So do we think will power this new electrified vet? We think it will start with the current 6.2 liter LT2 V8 from the Stingray. The LT2 has a base of 490 horsepower and 465 pound-feet. The Z51 package adds 5 to both horsepower and torque. But we can't say if that will even be a thing for this new electrified vet. Electric motors will definitely be a part of the formula. The big question at this point is, how many? We think it will be one, but it could be two, and they will sit on and power the front axle. The V8 will power the rear axle, which will make this the first vet with all-wheel drive. We think. And Chevrolet is certainly pointing us in that direction. We don't know if there will be an all-electric mode for this electrified vet. There has been some talk that it could provide electric drive up to 35 miles per hour, and most of the talk says the hybrid system is there to aid performance rather than efficiency. Power numbers for the electrified vet, we think, will be between 600 and 650 horsepower, with torque coming in between 500 and 600 pound-feet. We even heard reports that this could be more powerful than the Z06, mainly because of the electric motor. That means more than 670 horsepower and 460 pound-feet. We've also heard it could have a faster 0 to 60 than the Z06 as well. Again, because of the electric motors and the all-wheel drive system we think it might have. We think the electrified Corvette will get the same 8-speed dual-clutch transmission as the current Stingray. This 8-speed DCT will be connected to what we think will be called the E-all-wheel drive system. As we mentioned, the electronic motor will power the front E-axle. Power from the front E-motor has been reported anywhere from 114 horsepower all the way up to 175 horsepower, while also adding a little over 100 pound-feet of torque. 4 battery packs will be spread along the spine of the chassis to help distribute the weight. These batteries we think will only provide 1.94 kilowatt hours of capacity, the minimal capacity leading us to believe it is there to aid in performance and not efficiency. We also think that due to the placement of the E-motor, the electrified vet will not have a frunk. For most of this episode, you've heard me calling this the electrified vet. Let's get into that. It was about a year ago when Chevrolet laid out their plans for the C8 Corvette. The Z06, ZR1, Zora, and a vet called the E-Ray. The Grand Sport was supposedly killed off, and the E-Ray was supposed to replace it in the lineup. Well, back in May of this year, Chevrolet got a new trademark filing for the Grand Sport name. Now they could just be protecting it so no one else can grab it. Personally, I'm hoping the Grand Sport name finds its way back into the lineup. And why shouldn't it be this one? We don't need every EV to be named E-something. E-Ray, Mach-E, E-Tron. We get it. It's an electric vehicle. Anyway, back to the Grand Sport. We can see that the Grand Sport Mule has taken a page from the previous gen Grand Sport and looks very similar to the Z06. It looks to be wearing the same wide-body design as the Z06. The front fascia, thick sides, and side inlets all look familiar. In the rear, the Grand Sport looks to get outboard exhausts instead of the center exit Z06 exhaust. Also, we don't think the Grand Sport will get the rear wing or the aero pack from the Z06. That will probably stay a Z06 exclusive. On the interior, the Grand Sport looks to have the usual Corvette bits. We can see the 12-inch digital instrument cluster and 8-inch HD color touchscreen, which we think will get model-specific display visuals. Sport bucket seats, a multifunction steering wheel with paddle shifters, and the vertical button strip are also visible. We think we could see the reveal of the Grand Sport, or E-Ray, by the end of this year and be on sale by early next year as a 2024 model. We think pricing for this vet will start just north of $100K. I don't usually do this, but the Grand Sport, or E-Ray, has me a little confused. Chevy just hyped up and released the Z06. Then 6 or 7 months later they're going to release this thing, which could be more powerful and faster, while costing the same as the Z06. I understand they're completely different beasts, but don't they risk cannibalizing sales of each other? And Corvette fans, if they do cost about the same, which are you going for? My money would be on the Z06. Personally, I hope the Grand Sport is a bit toned down to about 600 horsepower, and torque is going to be high anyway because of the electric motor. I hope Chevy can find a way to bring down the price so this can slot happily between the Stingray and the Z06, starting about $85K. What do you all think Chevy should do with this electrified vet? Let's get the discussion going. Let me know down below. Here's another vehicle you should check out. And if you made it this far, hope you'll like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Mountain Roads.